throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, way back. Into the second deck and gone. It's that ball goodbye. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 39th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered in this game.
Number 54.
Well struck right field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
And now it's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Bregman with some impressive production lately. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
This one smoked out to left. Wood pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. Not in time. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Swing and a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. So the lineup flips over, and here comes Bellinger. That's ripped to right down the line. And foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In comes the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. And it's now a 6-run lead. Manager out of the dugout now. And he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Jose Suarez won't go any further. Now up is the Yankees DH, Oswaldo Cabrera. 1 for 3. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run across.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Zips it across, out, and thank goodness. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Nats need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Right through there for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 outs, bases empty. This one in the air. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Yankees 8 and the Nats 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Jr.
That's out to center field. Young makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Adley Rutschman, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That one drilled left field, and it goes just foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a pinch hit double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's to third. Sends it across to first, and that is the inning. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Peralta still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That's a base hit. Young around third. The throw in. Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that is that. They get a run. On to the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And here is Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Young makes the catch. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Bellinger up to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one ripped right center field. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 10-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And now, Oswaldo Cabrera. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. They go back-to-back, and they add a run. It's 11-2. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action.
Drew Smith gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge rips that one. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Smith, 34-year-old vet, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. That one ripped. See you later.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Alex Bregman. Ripped on a line. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. They'll with the shift on, hits right into it. Fires across the diamond, and they get Bregman for the out. That'll end the inning. Back in New York, and now it's going to be Juan Yepez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the grab, and there's one down. Brandon Schultz digging in for the Nationals.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Last chance for the Nats in this one. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that's in there for strike one.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series. Back here in Baltimore, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. The Yanks are out to a healthy lead the division, looking really good. Singing with the trade deadline coming up, do you think they're set to go as is, or do you think they need to add some more firepower?
Well, I think the way that the game operates in this day and age, Boog, I mean, teams making big additions at the deadline, and you just see it can be a flurry of moves. I'd be surprised if they just stayed with the roster they have. I think they could have a big deal in the works.
Here's the 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how
low. To Volpe at second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the O's 4. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Alex Bregman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Helsley back to work. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Corrals it. And a quick out, number 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. He's already homered in this game. In the air, center field. Thomas sizing this one up. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Number 28.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Up next for the Orioles.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles, and that drops in for a strike. Leclerc, in his 12th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Fly ball to right. Judge has this one sized up, nabs it, out number 2. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles, 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Chisholm settles under it and makes the catch. Back now at Oriole Park, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Hauls it in for the out. So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera, 0 for 3 in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
The 0-1. And Judge spoils that one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add on. It's 8-4. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog. And right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball.
1 out, base is empty. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Hit in the air, center field. Thomas hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Alex Bregman stepping in now for the Yankees. Left field, way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, and in there with a double off the wall.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Mason Thompson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Struck him out looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. The Orioles down to their final strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take the first 2 games of this series on the road. They've had their division lead with yet another win. Singy, coming up on the trade deadline, they look really solid.
Yeah, they do. And that means they've got a lot of decisions to make. I mean, there's plenty of talent on this roster already, but you never know. And maybe they make a move and try to get that last piece to complete that championship puzzle.